Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to do a video on walking an application. So this is a try hack me box. It's super simple, but it's something that I get questions on a lot more than I feel like I should, because I think people overcomplicate it in their head. But basically what this is just the bare bones testing of a website, right? So this is just beginning to look for stuff. This isn't you deep diving in. This isn't going to be you looking really finding vulnerabilities. It's looking for flaws is what you're looking for, which are or can be vulnerabilities, excuse me. But this isn't you trying to break things or anything like that. This is more you just looking for flaws in the code to see if someone made a mistake or maybe reused code and there was a mistake in that or something similar. So that's what we're going to do today. You can see here I've got my box here on the right. You guys can't see these questions probably because of my camera, but I'll read them to you. It's not anything crazy. So first thing it's going to tell me to do is to go ahead and start the machine. I did that. Completed. Boom. Okay, we got task 1 done. All right. So this one here is them saying, basically, you guys can read this. You can pause it anytime, read it, whatever. But basically what it's saying here is that there's different directories inside of a website. So a website is just a file structure. That's all it is. And you can see here that this is kind of typical what you'll see. Like if you want to go to the contact page, it's /contact / contact. So that's kind of what they're saying is, and what we'll do here is we'll actually go to the website. So, and you'll see what we're dealing with. It's a pretty simple website. Should pop up there. Boom. Okay. So here's our website. And you can see if we go to like contact, you see it says /contact up here. That's what they're stating is that these are basically pretty common directory structures that you're going to see. Not always. Some people get a little bit more clever, hide some of their stuff. Makes sense. So what we're going to do now, this just tells you to kind of test it out, to start trying some of these, right? What I would do as a hacker and what you guys should do is use tools such as Dirbuster and GoBuster. And what this is going to do is take it from a word list of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, and it's going to try and actually test every known directory, right? So yes, you can make up your own directories if you're trying to hide something, and it's probably not going to find some made up word or something like that. But it's looking for common things, and that's what you're looking for. So like if you know that that website has an admin page, right, you might want to /admin and see if you can get it. If you can, awesome, you just got access to their admin page, which they may not be blocking you, but they're trying to hide from you, right? So that's kind of what we're looking for here. Is we're not looking necessarily for um, we're not necessarily looking for things that we can't access, that are blocked or permissions or anything like that. We're looking for stuff that they're just trying to keep from us for a reason. So like an admin page usually isn't blocked because it's needing access by admins, but it's usually hidden so that the general public doesn't just stumble upon it. And that's kind of what we're looking for here. All right. Boom, we got that. All right. And that comes in handy here in a minute, and I'll show you. So, all right. So here's where the first step that you're going to kind of take, right? So you're going to start looking at the page source, which most of you probably have already done this. I'm going to scoot this over. Most of you have probably done the page source before. Maybe not, but we'll view the page source. All right. So first thing we notice right off the top, this page is temporary while we work on the new home page. So that's a pretty big red flag. If it's a temporary page, it probably didn't have a lot of effort going into it. Whoever built this website probably got it as a template type thing and didn't put a lot of effort into it. So that tells us right off the bat that we're in good shape. We can probably find something wrong with this. And as we know there's stuff wrong with it, right? So okay, so if you are looking to see how to view the page source, you can go up here and go to your web developer tools in Firefox, and you can look for the different things here. So there's a bunch of them. Toggle tools, inspector, all those. Those will pull up a thing that will actually allow you to check multiple things such as page source. But you can just right click on any website and view page source. And then you can see here what we're looking at: view tac source : than the actual website. So you can type that in too if you'd like. But basically, what we're looking at here is the actual code that the site is written in. So that's awesome. We can kind of run into some stuff here. All right, so we see pretty generic stuff here so far. We're going to keep an eye on this new home beta because it's telling us that there is a site hosted there. That's the that's the new home page when it's finished. All right, so let's see what it's asking us for. All right, so it says what is the flag from the HTML comments? So I don't know if you guys can see that. But so apparently there's a flag in these comments is what it's telling us, right? So let's take a look. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, so first thing I notice is there's comments here. That's what these green items are. But there's no flag in there. So let's see if they mean this directory that is supposed to be hidden, right? So if you did like dirbuster, gobuster, it might find this new tac home tac beta, but that's kind of an obscure one. So that's why we checked here and we found it, because it might find it, but it probably won't, because that's not a common one. So we go new home beta. I accidentally got an extra forward slash in there. Okay, so here we go. There's our first flag. Try hack me. HTML comments are dangerous. Perfect. You can't copy and paste between these machines. All right. So, and what's the next one say? Next one says find the flag from the secret links. Okay. So there's a secret link that we have to find. All right. Let's find it from the secret link. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can see anything here. So, first thing, let's go back to the main site so we can actually view it. That's not even the main site. Okay. And you can see here, if you guys actually are doing this on your own or want to do this box on your own, it's going to kind of walk you through some of it so you guys aren't going to get just stuck. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right. So what we're looking for here, and you guys will see it here, is you see the A's there. I don't know if you guys can see that, the caret and then an A. So what that is that's usually pointing to something. So that's where we're looking for actual directories. And you can see down here with the href, href, those are links or directories. So it's telling it to link to that directory, right? The A stands for anchor, and then the href is basically saying we need to link this, okay? So you can see we have the regular home page here. We have the news, which is a directory we know of. We have the contact, which is all these are, if you look here, news, contact, customers, pretty typical stuff, pretty normal. That's kind of what we're looking at. Okay, but it told us that there's a secret one in here, so let's find the secret one. Boom, boom, boom. So we're looking for the hrefs like normal. There's the customers. Okay. And I know it's in here. And I'm sure you guys are sitting there going, "It's right there, you idiot." News, home, contact, customers. All right. So what is the flag from the secret link? So what we're looking for is we're looking for the secret link, like I said, but it's down here. I know it is. Maybe. I know I've seen it. Well, hell. I know I know it's in here. I just can't see right now. Oh crap. My computer just shut off on me. All right, hopefully that didn't break the page, or break the recording, because my computer just kind of went off for a second there. All right. So what we're looking for is these hrefs where someone has hidden a file. Like I've said, I know I've said it 10 times, but for whatever reason I can't see it. Oh, it's down here. That's why I couldn't see it. Oh no, those are the assets. Okay. That's a source. And we could probably even find it in the, if we looked for it with a find command, but that's all right. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back here because I just realized now that I think, okay, we were on the right one the whole time. No, we weren't. Okay, that's what I realized there. So I was on the contact page when I did this page source. So if you guys didn't notice when I went here, I was on the contact page, so the secret wasn't there. That's my fault, but it's good to see that it's that easy to get lost if you're not paying attention. And as soon as I pulled this up, I can see it right away. So you can see there's the secret page. Boom. We'll go here. Secret page. And it's good to humble yourself a little bit and see that those mistakes being made, because even the greatest hackers in the world make mistakes. I'm not comparing myself to them. I'm just saying, forgot you can't do that. That they make mistakes. So make sure when you guys are doing this, if you make a mistake, you understand what the mistake was. Okay? Because I see that a lot where someone makes a mistake and then says, "Oh, okay, got it," but doesn't truly understand what the mistake was, what they did. There was obvious, right? That was a small mistake. But I'm just saying in general. All right, so now we're looking for what is the directory listing flag. All right, so what we're going to do, so if you see down here, you see source and you see these / assets. So what we're trying to do is we want a listing of everything this website is offering, basically. And here you go. Here's the assets. And then there's the flag.txt. That's what we want. Now, most of the time, they're not going to let you see all these, but sometimes they will if there's nothing in there that's really that big of a deal. And then there's the flag. Obviously, you're not going to get a flag in real life, but you're still going to get, some good stuff. I'm going to show you guys one other one that we're going to go to that I don't think this website has, but I've talked about it before, and we'll figure that out. So this one's a little more complex. It's still not hard, but it's a little more complex. What is the framework flag? So framework, all it is like when you're doing this, it's like a template. Okay, so this, you can see here it says the page was generated by this site. Okay, so we're going to go to this site and see the framework. Okay, so we see the framework, and if you see it says current version 1.3, and if you remember, it actually said 1.2 on the other. So we're going to look at the changelog and see what did they change from 1.2 to 1.3. Okay, so 1.2 they added a backup facility. Okay, 1.3 they had an issue with their backup and created a file in the web directory called tmp.zip, temporary.zip, which potentially could be read by website visitors. Okay, so we can actually read this. Let's open it. And there's a flag.txt file in there. Okay, so you can see the importance of staying on the correct version as well. So if you guys are ever wondering why people harp on updating your software and why it pops up all the freaking time on your computers, that's why. Because it is important, because something that simple, they corrected a vulnerability, and then as soon as it was done, whoever didn't update it, still vulnerable. All right, so now we did that. We're going to dive a little bit more into development tools. This is the inspector. This is the tools down here that I was showing you. And we'll go back. Boom, boom. All right, so here we're going to go to web developer, and we're going to say inspector. So this lets us actually see a little bit more information about it, okay? Which is perfect. So, first thing we're going to do, if we go to, and it'll tell you here, you want to go to this site. Oh, no, you don't. That's the site telling you how to actually do it, I guess. I don't need to access that site. Okay, that's telling you how to pull up your web development tools, I guess. All right, so here it says you'll want to go to the news section. Okay, and you notice when we click over stuff, now it kind of like shows us what's going on. So that's the actual inspector. It's actually showing us what we're clicking on, stuff like that. So here's where you kind of get to see some cool stuff with web development. So this one here, if we click on it, boom, it says, sorry, this article's been blocked. Okay, so that's interesting. So now we know it's been blocked. Let's see if we can find out what's blocking it. So as we go through here in the inspector, we'll find, if I can see here. That's not the right one here. Let's go back. All right. Go to this. For some reason it's not popping up, but it's not showing it, I guess I should say. We're missing a lot of it here, and I'm not sure why. Three tips for keeping your printer working. Let's get rid of this and then open the inspector on this specifically. All right. There it is. So for whatever reason it wasn't refreshing the thing, but you can see here it says here the classification is premium customer blocker. So that's in the code. That's its own basically module that they're using to block this. So let's go over here. Oh, and there you go, right there. See how it just says display is blocked? Well, what if we change that and say we don't want any display here? Boom. Now we can see it. And you can see that there's the flag right there. Try hack me, not so hidden. So you can see if someone leaves that in there, this you can actually get behind it. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you're doing these type of reconnaissance things is number one, this is a local website basically. What I mean by that is whenever you're inspecting and changing things, it's just doing it locally on your machine. You're not changing the website for everybody. So as soon as you refresh it, you can't edit their website, right? But you can edit it on your machine and see what the difference is and what the different troubleshooting steps are. So now, one thing we're going to do is kind of similar to it, but what we're going to do is we're going to go to the debugger tool, which you can see right here. Boom. Okay, and then we're going to actually look for, it'll tell us which one to go to, which page here, but all right. The support website, click on the contact page. There we go. Okay, so, oh, I already have it blocked. All right, so we'll do this. All right, so if you refresh this, you see that red item flash real fast? So if you ever see websites that do that, that happens actually a pretty good amount on websites. What it is stuff running in the background, and it pops up and disappears like real fast. So what we're looking at for here is under this debugger tool, we're going to look through here. First thing we would do normally, looks like it's already done. Yeah, it looks like I already did it. But basically, this will come in one long string. And then down here, there's usually an option that will say pretty text or something like that. And what it is it lets you put this in a format where you can read it pretty well. So you can see a lot of this is actually, and we'll go down to assets here. And there's the flash one. So that's the flash one is, oh, there it is. It is in one long one. So the flash.min, that's the one that's popping disappearing real fast. So right here, we can say pretty print. There it is. Boom. Now, one thing you notice, first thing, is a lot of this, if you pay attention, a lot of this is actually obfuscated, so it's not, you're not going to notice it or not be able to tell right away. But one thing you can tell is right there, see that flash remove? So that's when that pop up is popping up, it's removing it real fast. So what we can do is we can put that, boom, if you click on it, that's going to put a break in the code. So what that means is it's going to get to this point and it's going to stop. It's going to break. So, and this is again just a local thing. It's not going to keep doing it. So now when I refresh, boom, paused on point break. So that's paused on this code. And I can click play, but there it is. There's what's popping up and stopping. Try hack me, catch me if you can. Okay, so there's the code. So you can see that you can manipulate the actual JavaScript and stuff like that that's running in the background based on the fact that, what the heck? Oh, I was holding caps lock. My bad. Um, Based on your local machine. So what I mean by that, again, keep in mind you're not changing the website. As soon as I exit this or whatever, or someone else goes to the website, they see the same thing. They don't get this pause break. What this tool is used for is for web developers to see how the website interacts and interact with it. Okay? It's not made specifically for people like us to manipulate, but that's what we're doing with it. So it's actually pretty neat. All right, so this one's pretty easy. This one I think a lot of hackers will get a little bit, will understand it a little bit better because this is more of some of the stuff you're seeing if you're not a web developer or web hacker. But basically what you're going to do here is you're on the network tab, and what we're going to do, and it'll tell us what page to go to. I think it's contact. Oh no, we're on the contact. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to submit a form, and we want to see where it's going. Okay, so we'll just say stuffy.stuffy.com and hi. Okay, so we're going to submit this form. Boom. Okay, so the contact message just popped up. Let's see where it's going. Okay, so we click on it and we get some information for it. All right, so we see that, okay, so it's a connection, keep alive. Boom, boom. It's going to this server. So we actually, there's information right there. We have the actual server version number and type. So we know it's an Ubuntu server on 1.14.0. So now we could go and look for an exploit on 1.14.0, and we have access to this machine now. So that's the type of stuff you're going to run in your head. You can see here, there's the flag, the try hack me header flag. So we'll go ahead and type that in, and then that's the whole box, guys. It's pretty easy, but it's important that you guys understand how to use these tools a little bit, because when you go to a website that you're trying to, what I'd misspell, when you go to a website that you're, oh, oh no, I put it right. I don't know, I'll figure that out. But basically, when you go to a website that you're trying to maybe recon, or you're thinking about enumerating or whatever, this is the first steps that you want to do, because as soon as you do this, you're going to get this little bit of information, a little bit here and there and there. Okay, well now we know what we're looking for. We can start really enumerating some stuff. We can start really messing with it. We'll try this one more time. I don't know why. That's weird. I don't know why it's not taking it, but let's see what it says. Yeah, that is the response request. So I'm not sure why it's not taking it. Whatever. Maybe I'm spelling something wrong. I don't think I am, though. Whatever. Anyway, that's what we're looking for, guys. That's the correct flag. I'm not sure if I have to type something specific or what, but that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think of web enumeration, website attacks, that type of stuff. Let me know if you want me to do more of that type of stuff, because it seems to be the biggest confusing point for a lot of people, and I'm starting to realize that, where people might have issues with infrastructure attacks and things like that, but websites seem to be the most interesting to people because it's something you see every day, something you can actually directly interact with. Whereas infrastructure, if you're not working in an IT environment or an enterprise environment, you're not seeing it every day, so you don't understand the implications of it. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. It helps out a ton on YouTube. As you guys know, YouTube is 100% all about algorithms. There's nothing you can do about it. Um, but let me know what you guys think, and if you guys have an idea for another video you want me to do, I'll hop on and I'll do it for you guys. Just keep letting me know what you guys want to see, and we'll try and make it happen. Thanks, guys.